everybody, it's Drew. I'm that frog guy, and today I'm coming at you with part 5 of the aquarium build. Last video was 4.5 where I showed you the overflow, and I've added a bunch of extra things. But first thing we're going to talk about is the scaping. This is kind of my idea for the scaping for the tank, and I'll let you guys kind of look at it here. And you might notice that the background is now black. So what I did is I was reading online. I wanted a background cover, but I didn't want to like do a, let me see if I can get up. Didn't really want to do a traditional background like plastic, vinyl. I did see that there was this Plasti-Dip stuff, but once it's dry, it's pretty safe. So I figured I'd get some of this and then coat the background, not on the inside of the tank, but the outside of the tank, in this rubberized material. Woo, man, it stunk the first day, but now it should be good. It's technically not touching any of my plumbing. I have enough spacing around, and so it should never actually touch any of the water of the tank anyways. So I just wanted to show you guys what I did there. It just was awkward with the two pipes coming out the back, being able to see them. But now that it's black, it looks pretty cool. It get a little nice reflection. And then it really helps this rockwork stand out. Right now, I'll start talking about the rockwork. This is Reef Saver rock. I got 13 pounds from BRS. This is old, ancient, dry reef rock mined out of a quarry, so there should be no live plant matter on it at all. What it's sitting on is egg crate, mostly because I don't want to scratch the bottom of the tank when I'm working on it. But I've already placed this in, and I'm kind of liking the layout. Two big spires, lots of climbing spaces for the frogfish, and I think it'll look pretty cool once it's done. I didn't want to put sand in here yet. I was going to let you guys take a look at the build, see what you guys think of the layout. If there should be a little more space between the two pillars. I wanted there to be enough flow around the entirety of the tank, which I don't really want a lot of dead spots again in this tank. So I'll put a power head on the back, probably going that direction to help stir around the bottom, and then this guy will help stir around the top. The only dead spot might be in the middle, but I think I kind of like the layout already. It's actually fairly stable. It's a little rickety. I might try to glue it. See, as you can see, it's not quite there yet. But the cool thing about this rock is it's way sturdier than like the Fiji stuff or some of the other rock you can order, and you don't have to wait for too much for it to cure, you know, because it's already been in a quarry. There's no live matter on it at all. But something like that is what I'm thinking for a layout. I may or may not glue it, depending on how it sits here. I'm gonna think about it for a day or two. So if you guys have any ideas, or if they, ooh, that looks horrible, or maybe I need to like lower one of the two spires or something. If you guys have any ideas or any input, let me know, because I kind of like the idea of two spires, but then again, maybe I don't, so we'll see. I want some of your guys' input on what you guys would do with this layout of the tank. If you guys would play around with it a little bit more, maybe separate the two pillars completely, leave a rock in the middle, maybe completely drop this hole into an arch. I don't really want an arch just because I think everyone has an arch, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this needs to be a bigger pile in the middle, and I don't know. If you guys have any ideas with the rocks I got, please comment down below. Otherwise, I'll keep playing around with it the next 2 days, couple days, till I decide how I want it to look, and I'll do one more video as I add the sand, decide if I want to leave the egg crate in or not. The reason you leave the egg crate is to keep your rocks stable, so the shifting sands and stuff. I'm not too worried about it since I only got 2 bags of aggregate sand in here. Sorry about that, some technical difficulties again. I always have the problem of running out of time because I really talk a lot. And not always necessary to talk as much as I do. But I don't mind talking to you guys. I like hearing your guys' feedback. I like hearing everything about like what I'm doing, if you have ideas or what I can do better. I love hearing that, since like you guys, I'm a hobbyist first. I love doing this stuff. I love learning. If I could get this rock to stay up here, it'd be nice. There we go. That looks kind of silly. I don't know. I'm going to work around with this layout a little bit, and if you guys have any ideas, if you like the 2-pillar idea, or if you want something to see something else, let me know. If I need more live rock, let me know. I kind of want to go minimal this time because I kind of like the height, the feeling of height to this tank now. But I should have a stand in here coming in this next week. It's actually just a wire rack I got off Amazon for like 30 bucks. But it's big enough for this tank and the sump to go underneath it. And then once that's in, I'll put the sand in and then do kind of a final, like, starting up the tank. And then we finally, after the reptile room's done here, should be able to do the first part of cycling. Putting the water in, mixing the salt, and letting it sit for a good month. So I'll do, once that gets to that point, I'll be doing weekly updates on the tanks, like progress. Do side views since I don't think I've done one yet. Weekly view of the progress on how the cycling's going. For those of you who cycled tanks before, it takes a long time for anything really to happen. If you want me to speed it up, I could do the bacteria route. I'm willing to, but I feel like not everyone's gonna go that route. So I think I'll just keep it simple and do the standard, 1 month route and see how it goes. If you want, I'm thinking maybe I might move the towers a little apart so there can be like a little sand kind of channel between the two. I just don't want to get too close. I want to be able to fit my hand in and around the entirety of the tank, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to be able to like squeeze my fingers in there because that's what I have to do right now. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment on all the things you want me to do with this tank, and I'll see you guys next time.